we had some people leave us and we didn't give permission to leave. In a moment, we're going to see Brother Gideon is like, whoa, wait a minute. God, how are we going to win a war? You know, most of the time when we think about fighting, I don't know about you, but back in the day, we just felt like the more we had with us, the better chance we had of winning. Huh? And then how you felt? I mean, I know some of y'all like, as long as it was me, I take out everybody. But we had to understand that if we're coming up against another gang, another block, you know, they used to have block fights, you know. Back in my day, you know, you don't get one block, you know. Now they call them gangs, 10 mile, 8 mile, you know, they holler out streets. But, you know, I can imagine him being fearful. And many of us, if we would be honest today, there's been times in our lives, and some of us going through it now, we don't know why certain people just walked out of our life. We don't know why friends or family members or people who told you, if anybody leave you, it won't be me. Maybe some pastors tuning in, you've had people in your sheepfold, you know you blessed their marriage, you blessed their family, their children, and yet they didn't even say goodbye. You would at least love it if somebody let you know ahead of time that they were going to leave you. And I don't know about you, but it leaves a nasty, bitter taste in your mouth if you're not careful. Some of you are sitting here now and you can think back in your mind, some people that have done you wrong, some people you thought would stand with you, you went through something, you got sick, you didn't have certain resources, finances, just anything could have happened. Somebody came up against you, somebody didn't stand with you, and all of a sudden you felt as though you were all alone. Can you imagine how Gideon is feeling right now? He's over an army and 22,000 of them. He's got 32,000. Ooh, think about that. And 22,000 walk away, and it's God's purpose for them to walk away. What if I told you there were some people in your life, they were assigned to temporarily be with you? Somebody missed that. What if there were some people assigned to be temporarily with you, but where you were going, they could no longer go where you were going because they were not a part of that part of the destiny. God has a call on you that's so great that when you should have went down, when you could have went down, God sustained you because he has a call on your life. Somebody say that. God has a call on my life. And if I just had to name this message anything to help them out up there in the CD room and DVD room, I would call it Keep On Keeping On. Y'all get that up there? Keep on keeping on. And this is amazing to me because he has to follow God by faith. Hebrews 11:1 says, our faith is the substance of a thing hoped for, but there is no physical evidence. There is no tangible evidence. Today I'm preaching to encourage you. Today I'm preaching to bless you. And I'm going to tell you some things that should encourage you and bless you. But the enemy's going to come challenge you because there is going to be no physical evidence. But there is a strength that's going to come into you when I get to minister today. There's going to be a knowing in you that knows no matter who comes, no matter who goes in my life, if I stand and stick where God planted me, where God purposed me to be, I got to know where God has called me to, what church God has called me to, what ministry God has called me to, what city God has called me to, and then I make up in my sanctified mind, no matter what happens, no matter what goes on, I'm going to stand still and see the salvation, see the power of God. Because if God be before me, no matter who comes and no matter who goes, I made up in my resolve, I'm going to stay in God's flow. You have to understand that this is the resolve that's going to have to be even in each one of you. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs we never see coming. Man, I watched some good baseball games and it looks like the team that has the greatest batters are about to win. It's a tie. It's the last inning, and the greatest batter on the team is up to bat.